Joining me now is celebrity and royal commentator Kinsey Schofield. Kinsey, let's start with David and Victoria Beckham. They're reportedly upset with their eldest son, Brooklyn, because he and wife Nicola have befriended their former pals, Prince Harry and Meghan Markle. Kinsey, why would that be a problem?
I think it's a problem because Harry and Meghan not only have become such a toxic brand, and they realize they're so savvy when it comes to Hollywood and when it comes to Q scores, that they realize that any association with Harry and Meghan lowers their value, Brooklyn and Nicola's. But also, I just think that they are truly so close to the British royal family today. David was named ambassador for the King's Foundation, and their bond was on full display at the 2025 Chelsea Flower Show, where David and the King were joking about a birthday gift the King had sent David Beckham. Remember, this is a man that waited in line to pay his respects to Queen Elizabeth for 11 hours, David Beckham. And I think that he just wants to ensure that the British royal family feels respected.
And I think there may also be fears that through their son, unwittingly, information can get to Harry and Meghan that will end up in a Netflix documentary or the next book or podcast. And it's the last thing they want to be doing to the royals. Now, Harry and Meghan have also been accused of hypocrisy after they restructured their staff, creating what has been labelled the Montecito Royal Court. What does that mean, Kinsey? What's happening?
So it's just this new structure for their employees. But Rita, I wish you had a picture of all of their new employees, because can I just tell you, looks like a Diddy white party. I've never seen such a sea of white people. And if I were, if I were a troublemaker, I might accuse Harry and Meghan of unconscious bias in the employment department, looking at all the new faces that are coming on to work for Harry and Meghan independently and together for their entertainment ventures. And if history repeats itself as much as Harry whines that it does, both Harry and Meghan will continue to reject any and all sound advice and will potentially treat their staff poorly. So good luck.
Now let's move on to the reports that the Disney CEO and as well as the ABC News boss have told the hosts of The View to dial down the anti-Trump commentary on their program. Kinsey, calling it anti-Trump commentary barely covers it. It's unhinged hate and hyperbole day in and day out.
And I'm sure it won't surprise you to know that there has been some pushback from the host. Now, Trump, continuing his battle with the media, is in mediation right now with Paramount Global over a $20 billion lawsuit regarding CBS News' 60 Minutes interview with Kamala Harris. He also recently secured $15 million from ABC and an apology over false claims by anchor George Stephanopoulos. I know he sued Meta before. He's sued X. He will chew you up and spit you out if you clash with him. ABC has learned the hard way, and they are trying to avoid this going any further than it already has.
Well, you know what? They wanted to use lawfare to destroy him. They shouldn't be surprised if some of it comes back, and they're going to be held to account with some of the defamation laws in the country. Now, Justin Baldoni, talking about defamation, his legal team has retracted their Taylor Swift subpoena in the legal fight with Blake Lively. Kinsey, why would they do that? Why would Baldoni's legal team let Taylor Swift off the hook?
I'll tell you why, because Taylor Swift's father, Scott Swift, willingly provided the information that they were looking for as part of a deal to prevent his daughter from any further involvement with the Blake versus Justin drama. So they had to agree to withdraw their subpoena, and it's Taylor's father that stepped in and gave them the requested information. Now, he also provided Justin Baldoni's team with the bombshell claim that Blake Lively threatened to leak his daughter's text messages if Taylor did not publicly support her. This gives us exactly the perfect idea of how vicious this truly has become behind the scenes.
Absolutely vicious. And if that's accurate, if her father has done that, then that friendship isn't just a little bit under strain. It's well and truly done and dusted. If Taylor Swift is being threatened with having years of her private text messages released, that's pretty down and dirty.
Yeah, and Scott has defended her so much. Her father, Taylor Swift's father, is a savvy man. He financed her entire career coming up. He has a lot to lose. If Taylor's reputation takes a hit because of Blake, that's years and money down the drain that he's sacrificed. So he is going to stand up and try to protect his daughter.
I do wonder, though, whether some damaging text messages over the years may be leaked out if the Blake Lively side wants to retaliate. I mean, this is just this battle. It was over nothing. They started a fight over something that they should have just allowed to die down. The story would have been done in a week or two of Blake Lively being rather unpleasant instead of being America's golden girl. And now it's this massive legal fight that is going to absolutely drain their resources and completely damage their reputations. Talking about damaged reputations, controversial model and influencer Chrissy Teigen has reportedly undergone a hairline procedure, having her hairline surgically lowered. Surely not. Why would she do this?
I have very limited commentary on this. I say Chrissy Teigen, America's favorite cyberbully. She doesn't need a new hairline. She needs an exorcism, okay? I feel like she had the wrong procedure done. She needs an exorcism.
Wow, it's actually fairly major surgery. I'm shocked she would do that. Gosh, I mean, I don't know, wear a little hair extension piece, much easier. Melania Trump, she's used AI in a very clever fashion. It's voicing her audio book. She's used AI to narrate the audio book, but in her own voice. Tell me about this, Kinsey. I didn't know if this was possible.
Yeah, I think it's like 7 hours. And this is forward thinking, that moves. I think it moves the First Lady at the forefront of publishing innovation. And the reason why I'm so excited about this is because at the same time, she is fighting revenge porn. She's fighting people using AI to create inappropriate content. So you see that she appreciates what it's capable of doing, but she's also trying to jump ahead of any problems and stop them before they happen.
And just before you go, there's speculation as to who the new James Bond is going to be. Actor Henry Golding has said that James Bond should remain a white British male to be faithful to the source material. However, he said that if he was asked to be Daniel Craig's successor, he would be an idiot to turn it down. Have you got a tip for me? Who's going to be the next James Bond?
Oh, I don't know who's going to. I have no clue. But Henry Golding, what a great answer. I love that he didn't go woke.
Yeah.
So he's getting all my money. He won't go broke.
No, absolutely. You know what? I'd be happy to see it be him if that's the argument. Kinsey Schofield, thank you so much for your time tonight.